Imagine a man who fought over 60 duels and never lost a single one. A man who spent years completely alone, mastering not just his sword, but his own mind. That man was Miyamoto Musashi, and his secrets aren't just about fighting. They're about building mental toughness, the kind that turns fear into focus and chaos into clarity. Stick around, because what he lived through will completely change how you handle challenges today. Mental toughness isn't about being fearless. It's about how your mind reacts when everything is against you. Musashi's life was extreme duels, poverty, isolation, yet he developed a mindset that was completely unshakable. Modern psychologists call this resilience, but Musashi was living it centuries before the word even existed. Here's the paradox. Musashi often avoided fights unless it was absolutely necessary. Yet those who tried to challenge him, they broke under pressure while he thrived. How did someone so human stay calm when others crumbled? And how can modern psychology explain his unbreakable mind? Let's dive into the science. First, stress adaptation. Musashi constantly exposed himself to uncertainty. Psychologists today call this stress inoculation. By repeatedly facing high-pressure situations, like life-or-death duels, he trained his brain to respond with control instead of panic. It's like a vaccine for stress. The more he faced it, the more immune he became to its effects. He wasn't born fearless. He was conditioned for calm. Second, deliberate isolation. Living alone for long periods wasn't just about escaping the world. It was about sharpening his focus and building radical self-reliance. Modern studies show that intentional solitude can improve our emotional regulation and cognitive flexibility, the exact skills you need for mental toughness. But while everyone else was distracted, Musashi was in his own mental gym, training his mind every single day. And third, continuous learning. Musashi didn't just win fights and move on. He wrote the Book of 5 Rings, where he reflected on every single fight, every strategy, every mistake. This act of reflection is a proven method to reinforce neural pathways, making your brain better at decision-making under pressure. He wasn't just a warrior. He was a student of his own life, constantly learning and upgrading his mental software. Most people think mental toughness comes from bravado, from shouting, or from just pushing harder. That's completely wrong. Musashi's toughness came from restraint, observation, and adaptability. And modern neuroscience backs this up. The prefrontal cortex, your brain's rational decision-making center, thrives under controlled stress, not reckless action. What happens to those who panic? Their amygdala, the brain's fear center, hijacks their thinking, and they fail. Musashi mastered the switch between these two parts of his brain. Here's the real truth. Mental toughness isn't about being this unshakable rock. It's about training your mind to thrive in uncertainty, to learn from fear, and to adapt without ego getting in the way. Musashi's life shows us that even in the most extreme situations imaginable, your mind can be your greatest weapon, if you know how to condition it. So the next time you face a challenge, whether it's a big decision at work, a career hurdle, or a personal battle, you're fighting Musashi. Don't run from the pressure. Step into the discomfort. Observe what's happening, reflect on it, and then adapt. That is how real, lasting mental toughness is forged. If this sparked something in you, hit that like button and share your toughest mental challenge in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. And for more psychology insights that actually change the way you think, make sure you subscribe. We deliver no fluff, just mind hacks that actually work. Thanks for watching.